Well, thank you for inviting me tonight. It's been a fun project so far. It's been enjoyable working with all of the different folks in the district, and we will continue having fun, right? So I think you've seen these schedules before. We're just progressing through the schedule. I think we're currently up to date project-wise. In one respect, we're a touch ahead in that some of those district-wide improvements with re-roofing and some of the restroom work over at the middle school, we've got a jump on that, getting started on that. And the primary center is moving right along. So the design schedule, we're still in design development. We'll be wrapping that up here at the end of June. So I think we're getting a lot of work done, and it's been positive. Staff engagement, we've had multiple meetings. We've had we call them user group meetings, is trying to speak to individuals about the needs of their classrooms and the departments and such. We've spoken with the kindergarten, speech, math intervention, special education, athletics, administration, health, library, kitchen, reading intervention, music. And they've all been very nice, very generous in their time and the suggestions and comments. And it's been very helpful. And we are enjoying that partnership. And we'll be continuing this over the summer, a little less, but still some over the summer. And then again, this fall once school gets back into session. Budget is proceeding, I think, in the direction that we've got laid out. We're still following along with that budget. We are going to be taking some alternate pricing options to give us a little more flexibility. We'll ask the contractors for additive alternates, and it all have a different number, alternate number 1, alternate number 2, and it gives us some flexibility in putting together the final price. So we'll be adjusting those as we get through the summer. Primary center update. We've been working on that and had a discussion with the village this past week, and that went very well, I think. They had some tips. They are looking at redoing their zoning ordinance, so that will take place hopefully this fall. We are having a preliminary presentation to the Historic Preservation Commission and the Planning Commission at the end of July. I think it's the 23rd of July. And the city staff thought it might be good, since this is a large project magnitude-wise, to ease the two commissions into it. So we will be presenting preliminary information at the end of July, and then we'll have the final submittal later this fall. Site update. The basic concept, I think, has stayed the same, but we're refining the details. So we've got our parent drop-off loop, our parking. We've had some discussions with the district staff on the number of parking spaces, and I think this is going to get adjusted upward a little bit. I think we're trying to get the exact number. We want to make sure we have enough parking for those day-to-day activities. But on the other hand, we don't want to have additional parking that never gets used except for those 1 or 2 events a year. It's expensive to install that excess parking. It's expensive to maintain. And it also hinders us with our stormwater runoff and stormwater management and stormwater clarity. So we want to make sure we get the right amount of parking that gets used on a regular basis. And we are going to be continuing to work through that. But I think that basic layout has stayed the same and works very well. We've got our bus drop off along the north side, pulls up closer to the playground area. We are having our existing parking hard surface will become playground, and then we'll be having a soft surface playground area to the south. We have been starting conversations about playgrounds, and that always gets people excited, and it's kind of fun because playgrounds are just fun. The floor plan really hasn't changed a whole lot. We are working through details. One thing that has changed a little bit is the cafeteria kitchen. We've got our individual toilet rooms along the east side of the room now, the existing gym. And then we've got entrance for the serving this area from the hallway, so the kids will come from their classrooms into this hallway, into the servery, pick up their food selections, and then come out to the cafeteria. And the rest of the kitchen layout is along that north side. We've got our kitchen consultant, Brett's been working on the detailed layout of this, and hopefully we'll get something here from him this week or next week, and we'll get back with Michelle and the other district folks on that kitchen layout. We've also been working on construction details, what kinds of walls. We've gone through with the folks on what kinds of things we want to see for wall types. Concrete block, both from a structural standpoint and from a finish standpoint and durability standpoint. Metal stud walls with abuse-resistant sheetrock, gypsum board, and I think we've got that fairly well nailed down now, but it's been a little bit of back and forth on that. This past week, we also had our preliminary interior design presentation, and we've got a conversation went through with Melissa from our office on the material types, what the durability of those materials are, the ease of maintenance, life cycle costs. Those are all important items that need to be balanced. Fit with the district standards, talked about flooring, wall finishes, ceilings, cabinetry, countertops, and then those accents and enhancements that make it a fun and enjoyable building to be in as well. And we're working through that. We'll be having more conversations on interior finishes, material types, and colors. So the exterior appearance hasn't changed too much. We're working on colors. We've got orders in for bricks to try to match the existing brick. One of the things that has, if you can see in the elevation here, we've got Mount Horeb School because we're not sure at the moment. But will the school have a new name? Stay with Mount Horeb Primary Center and Mount Horeb Elementary School? Other thoughts? We're not really looking for an answer now, but we are looking for people to start thinking about this, and we're welcoming feedback and how we want to approach the name of that school since the Early Learning Center will be disappearing down the road. So our next steps, we'll continue with our design development, interior and exterior design materials. We're getting samples pulled together so you can actually see what the materials feel like and look like. We had some this past week. We'll be getting more of those. Continued engagement with our engineers and consultants. I mentioned the kitchen consultant, but we're also coming out Wednesday and having a walkthrough with the MEP folks and the structural engineers. They're going to be looking at the existing building and construction pieces and how we're going to extend and expand that. And then also discussing the HVAC systems, how we're going to approach that expanded geothermal system. And as I mentioned earlier, we'll be having additional user group meetings sporadically across the summer, but definitely more as the school year starts back up.